So friends, could Donald Trump's cozy relationship with Vladimir Putin, the little late night phone chats we're learning about after Donald Trump left the presidency, might they be illegal, in violation of something called the Logan Act? Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, you probably already know this, but we have a lot of federal laws on the books here in the United States, and it seems like Donald Trump is intent on violating as many as he can. We've got this law called the Logan Act. For those of you scoring at home, you can find the Logan Act at Title 18 of the United States Code, Section 953, 18 U.S.C. 953. And essentially, the Logan Act says that private citizens can't engage in diplomacy with foreign governments. You can't try to iron out disputes with another government if you're a private citizen, even if you're a former president of the United States. But there's some new reporting suggesting that is precisely what Donald Trump may have been up to since leaving the presidency. Here's some of the new reporting, this from Axios. Logan Act, why it could be illegal for Trump to call Putin. And that article begins, recent revelations about former President Trump's personal relationship with Russian President Vladimir Putin have raised questions about whether Trump violated U.S. law. With just weeks to go before the presidential election, the reports from journalist Bob Woodward's new book, War, have raised fresh questions about Trump's ties with leaders of one of the U.S.'s greatest geopolitical adversaries. News of Trump's reported phone calls with Putin have caught the attention of his opponents as a possible violation of the Logan Act, which restricts private citizens from engaging in diplomatic affairs with U.S. rivals. A spokesperson for the Harris campaign told Axios Tuesday that Trump's engagement in diplomacy outside of the government could be illegal under the Logan Act, a view echoed by former Biden White House advisor Susan Rice on X Wednesday. Woodward reported that, according to an unidentified Trump aide, the former president and Putin have had as many as 7 personal conversations since Trump left office in 2021. The Logan Act prohibits private U.S. citizens from engaging, without authorization, in diplomacy with foreign governments that are in dispute with the U.S. It, quote, requires an intent to influence the conduct of a foreign government in relation to a dispute with the U.S. or to defeat a U.S. policy, Julian Koo, a law professor at Hofstra University, told Axios Wednesday. Violations of the law, the Logan Act, could be met with a fine or up to 3 years in prison. Now, friends, just for the sake of completeness, let's read the Logan Act together. It's a fairly short federal law. And it reads, any citizen of the United States, wherever he may be, who, without authority of the United States, directly or indirectly commences or carries on any correspondence or intercourse with any foreign government or any officer or agent thereof, with the intent to influence the measures or conduct of any foreign government or of any officer or agent thereof, in relation to any disputes or controversies with the United States, or to defeat the measures of the United States, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 3 years, or both. Friends, I don't think anyone will ever accuse Congress of writing laws in plain, straightforward English, but I digress. So what are some of the experts saying about Trump's little private chats with Putin? Well, I saw an interesting series of tweets and replies, or I guess they're not tweets anymore. What are they called now that the platform has changed names and it's now X? X's? Posts? I digress. Here's an interesting series of tweets and replies. First, from Edward Luce, associate editor of the Financial Times. What possible business could an out-of-office U.S. president have to call Vladimir Putin 7 times? Which prompted this reply from Wendy Sherman, retired Deputy Secretary of State. Clearly, Donald Trump works for Vladimir Putin, not the American people. Dangerous, outrageous, disloyal, disqualifying. Which prompted this reply from Susan Rice, former National Security Advisor. Additionally, this would seem to be a violation of the Logan Act, exactly what Trump falsely accused John Kerry of. Another apparent Trump crime. And because these calls took place after Trump left office, no presidential immunity for you, Donald. DOJ, if you're listening. Because DOJ, to us folks out here in America, and I'm going to say around the world, who continue to be put in harm's way every day by Donald Trump. To us, DOJ, justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.